Coronavirus pandemic has created a new normal in our lives that includes the way we save. In tonight's Funding Your Family, Western Mass News reporter Jordyn Jagolinzer getting answers on how you can use your retirement savings now and still save for the future. Jordyn.
Chris, I spoke with a local financial advisor who says that new changes implemented by the CARES Act could help fund your family short term. But as the tax deadline approaches on July 15th, there are some things that you may want to think twice about.
The unemployment rate is horrible. Massachusetts has the fourth worst in the country.
With millions across the country unemployed, modifications made through the CARES Act allows Americans to pull from their retirement benefits without any penalties.
As an advisor, I'm really nervous about that. Think about a tube of toothpaste. You squeeze that and the toothpaste comes out awful easy. What's the probability of getting it back in? Not good.
Investment advisor Richard Pelletier telling Western Mass News exceptions made to what used to be the normal rules are both good and bad.
If you take money out of your 401k and sell stocks at a low price right now and to sustain yourself short term, let me tell you, 10 or 15 years from now, it's going to have a very negative impact.
One of the things the CARES Act did was allow the expansion of access to people's 401k, 403b, and IRA accounts.
If you're under 59 and a half and you take a chunk of dough out of your 401k, let's say your tax bracket is 25%. They added another 10% penalty because you were under 59 and a half. So that's been waived. That's a big help. But you still have the taxes.
With the tax deadline extended to July 15th, Pelletier says many may find themselves in a crunch now to pay what they owe.
And then it comes along coronavirus and their business is gone. And I'm afraid that many of those people used the money that they made in 2019 to keep themselves afloat this year.
But Pelletier says be cautious of taking out of your 401k source to pay any tax liability.
It's much easier to go to the Internal Revenue Service and say, listen, I owe you $30,000, here's 15. Can we work something out for the 15? You're going to find out that they are going to be very amiable and work out a payment plan.
If you don't pay the tax, the consequences will cost you.
It's a 5% penalty per month.
But the IRS is now providing rollover relief for coming tax years with no required minimum distributions for 2020.
Probability of these things being extended into 2021, I would say highly likely.
You can also still make contributions to your retirement accounts up until that extended deadline of July 15th. Reporting live from home, I'm Jordyn Jagolinzer. Chris, back to you.
Jordyn, thank you. And for more coverage on the coronavirus emergency as it develops, log on to our free Western Mass News streaming app.